Welcome back to Invest Global. So today I'll be taking you through what I do on a day-to-day basis working with private clients, international investing. Specifically here for today's video, we're in Lima, Peru. I was in Cusco for about 2 weeks, have been here in Lima for about one, and it's a very interesting contrasting the opportunities here with Ecuador, with Colombia. I'm actually on my way now to Bolivia, then I'll be in the northern tip of Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, then back to Colombia, back to Ecuador by July, for some more real estate meetings. So in today's video, I really want to show you some real estate opportunities here for turnkey businesses in Lima, Peru. The train is actually very fascinating. It's in a beautiful park. I talked with a really interesting entrepreneur here from Peru. He's been running these businesses for 25 years. He's now kind of looking for other opportunities to kind of slow down his life. Very interesting guy. So without any further ado, let's hop into today's properties. So, quick overview of the properties we'll be looking at today. Firstly, we have this classically restored train from the early 1900s in Amistad Park, right in this beautiful area in Lima. There's a ton of foot traffic here. Sometimes on average days, they can get 3K to 5K people just in the doors. So that business actually cash flows around 20K per month, and it's only for sale for 38,000 US dollars. Pretty insane, but these are the type of deals that I hook clients up with. The other clips you saw there were apartments that we'll be looking at later in the video. But a little bit more on this train I do want to talk about. There is an upkeep cost of around 1,500 US per month that is just paid to the city. That, like I said, this park is actually very, very well protected and has a lot of events going on. There's a big school next to this. There's a giant museum here. There's just a lot in that park. There's another classic train that takes you around. It's just a beautiful area to bring your family. And this train specifically is such an amazing location. To me, it was quite interesting that the price was so low, but after kind of speaking with the owner and understanding the situation more, this is just what you find when you're traveling, when you're doing what I'm doing, and really focusing on finding those deals in this kind of crazy time where we see people dumping a ton of money into different kind of speculative assets where you have a real cash flowing business. Now, yes, there are definitely risks involved with all of this. Don't get me wrong, not financial advice. This is just purely an idea, an interesting concept, and really the apartments we'll be looking at later in this video will be more straightforward for some of you that are used to residential real estate, but these are the type of interesting deals I like to personally look at when I'm traveling, when I'm connecting clients with deals in different areas. And really, I had this conversation here with the main employee. He's actually originally from Greece, but he's been working with this Peruvian entrepreneur for around 20 years now. The Peruvian entrepreneur actually purchased this train around 25 years ago. I was speaking with this employee, basically asking him all about, what's going to go on with the business. Does all of this come with it? Is it just completely turnkey? Essentially, the only thing that won't be included, he doesn't necessarily think in the deal, is the actual oven on the train. So basically, you could purchase this train and have it running, up and running, doing the exact same things the next day. Technically, the staff is still there. I have great connections with this entrepreneur and his whole team. So if you guys are interested in any of this, we usually only offer it to private clients, but you can reach out to us via the contact link down below via email. It just contacts@investglobal.io, and we can speak with you from there. Personally, I always look at deals like this as what is the value you can bring to it, what is kind of some insights. Maybe you've worked in other industries, maybe you're good with social media, digital marketing, you have different skills around business management. You can come into a business like this, really fix up a lot of things, add a ton of value, because this is the perfect opportunity to really create something special, maybe one of the top tourist attractions, new things to do in Lima. Go to that park, have your kind of train restaurant be the number one there. The biggest opportunity that I really saw there is, first of all, they don't use any social media. They're not really on top of the game on that. They're not focused on e-commerce. They're not focused on different delivery options you have. Really any advertising at all that's kind of more fast and you can actually test, which I have a background in personally. So this is something that I always help businesses with if I'm consulting with them. Beyond that, there's also just the simple thing of the menu is they just have it set up as fast food. They don't have it set up as a very interesting, unique, maybe Peruvian type of thing, vegan type of thing. These type of trendy restaurants that happen in cities like this. I really see Lima as a fascinating play. Now, there's a lot of controversy around the political situation, and I'll talk more about that potentially in videos moving forward. But there's a lot to cover here overall in South America. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this is just kind of show you around the park here, Park Amistad. Again, it's also known as Friendship Park. It's very, very beautiful, many different restaurants, but all of them are really down this kind of other pathway. And you can kind of see all these empty tables. And usually when this place is fully up and running, like I said, it can see around 3K to 5K people. But just to recap, again, I don't want to spend too much time on this one individual property. If you guys want, I can make a detailed video just on this. I do find it quite interesting, though, at the price range. And, I mean, the risk you have is really only that monthly upkeep, which is around, like I said, the equivalent is around like 1,500 US, but that's included everything, water, electricity. They provide security. That park, like I said, is absolutely beautiful. This is just a little roll of my, my transition into a different place, and then going to this next property was very, very interesting. 2 homes here, 700,000 US dollars total. Now the price is very negotiable on this one. There is currently renters. There does need to be a little bit of renovation here, but the area is incredible. Both of these houses, so you see one entrance right there. That is one entrance to one house. This is the entrance to the other. I had my Colombian movie producer friend with me to record a lot of this stuff, but I'm planning on doing more videos like this. So like I said, these two are very interesting properties if you could do it correctly and really restore them. I also looked at this kind of classic other business in Miraflores. Also, the neighbor to that property actually got it fully restored. It was an art family, and they actually got the plaque to fully restore it. Now they have it as a boutique hotel, and I think a lot of these you could set up in this way. This balcony was beautiful, by the way. We didn't get a ton of shots of the inside of this property, just because there was people were actually living in it, so didn't want to invade the space, but we really got the gist of it. You can see kind of the quality and history there in the craftsmanship. There was a little friend in this one, which is quite nice, a little perro. And by the way, my Spanish, so as I do this series here in South America, is developing. So I will most likely be able to do a lot more until when I get to Brazil, and then I got to learn Portuguese all over again. And yeah, so a little surprise friend here in the apartment. Then there was a lot more to see, actually. There was a lot of different rooms. I think this one had around 7 bedrooms total. Then on the top, you have kind of a bar area, which I'll show you here in a second. This obviously needs a lot of renovation, in my personal opinion, but those windows are just immaculate. They're really, really beautiful. And this was just one of the bathrooms in that main area. I'll have all the details here in a second for you to break down the numbers, but I just want to do a basic overview. I don't want to kind of get too advanced and too kind of nitty gritty with these real estate videos. If you guys want, I can do that, but that's typically what I work with, again, private clients one-on-one with. This is that balcony I was talking about upstairs. Then there's a lot more to see here on the actual terrace, which was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beyond this, let's get into the number. All right, so like I showed you in the beginning, there's 2 entrances. There's around 600 square meters total. First one has 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Second one is 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and then they both have that beautiful, beautiful balcony. The first one, like I said, didn't really get to take a lot of video of it, but if you guys want, I'll circle around back. This was just kind of for fun to show you guys a brief kind of introduction to what I look at on a day-to-day basis. Plot size around 252 meters. And then, yeah, so 700,000 US dollars. That's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and join the Telegram group, link down below in the description. As always, invest global, and until next time.